Alright guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Justin. I wanted to get on here. This is my very first video. I don't do this kind of stuff, but I wanted to share my story with you. I am an alcoholic, no longer alcoholic. I have struggled with alcohol for over 20 years and am 1 year and 4 months or so sober. And my whole life has transformed so much over this past year and a half or so. Actually, I would say the past 10 years. Struggling with alcohol has been just a part of my life. More than half of my life I've struggled with it. And I've tried so many times to quit. I would quit for a year and a half. I would quit for like a month. Shoot, I'd quit for like 3 days. I'm like, yeah. Man, I used to drink so much. And during that drinking phase that I had, I was self-sabotaging so much. And I just didn't care. I didn't know why I didn't care until I finally now know. But from the age of, for sure, 21, I was 21, I was legal, I was drinking heavy, basically. And then by the time I was probably 23, 24, I went from 190, 200 to like 300. Maybe it wasn't just 3 or 4 years, but I got up to like 300 within, five years or so. I was drinking like a fifth of vodka a day. Sometime at my worst, I was drinking like a fifth and a half of vodka a day. Didn't do anything else really. I was just drinking and throwing up and shaking and sweating and working. And I don't know how I did that, but I did. And it was a crazy journey. And looking back at it, I thought I was tricking everybody. I would mask the smell. I would hide my alcohol everywhere. I could go on and on. But that's not why I created this YouTube channel. I did not create this channel just to help recovering alcoholics or people that are, still in the process or any of that. I am doing this video and this YouTube channel because I care so deeply about my alcoholics and the addicts and everybody that is struggling. Not just alcohol, not just drugs. I am talking to you. The people that literally just struggling to wake up in the morning, or the people that have no energy. Because that was me. I had no energy my whole life. Again, I was an introvert. I didn't want to talk to anybody. Don't talk to me, And now I'm like, hey, do you want to listen to me? I'll talk to you because this is what I'm passionate about. And so that's why I wanted to start this channel. So I was drinking a lot, right? Got up to 300 pounds. And after I was drinking, a bottle and a half of vodka a day, I was throwing up blood, and I was peeing blood, and I was pooping blood. Well, I was really peeing out of my butt blood. And I'm sorry if that's TMI for you, but it's real, and that's what happened. That was my rock bottom. I lost 126 pounds. I did keto. I cut out all the processed foods. That was crazy. In 1 year, I lost 126 pounds. After that, I was maintaining. I got up to 190, 200. I was just kind of hovering there for years and years. After a year and a half of sobriety, I got back into drinking. I was like, oh, just one beer. It'll be okay. Yeah, it was okay. I had one beer. And then 2 days later, I had 2 beers. And then the next day, I was like, oh, had 2 more beers. And then, okay, now I'm buying a 6-pack a week. And then after that, it was a 6-pack every 2 days. And then just progressively grew. I never let myself get back into drinking the hard A, the liquor. I can't do that. Couldn't do that again. But I did allow myself to start drinking, beers and heavier beers, IPAs, and some beers that are 14, 15%. And, I would succeed sometimes and I would fail. I would succeed and fail. More failure. Actually, I don't know why I said succeed, because I did not succeed. I had little wins. And during that process, I learned that I was beating myself up every single thought that I had. Every thought, not just day. Every thought that I had, I was beating myself up. You know, it's like, oh, okay, I got this. I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to drink. All right, I'm going to drink. But the next day, I'll be okay. You know, so I would drink that one beer, and then I just beat myself up over it. Whether I knew it or not, I did. Fast forward though, during this whole time, I'm like experimenting with like nootropics, and I'm experimenting with just different vitamins and taking multivitamins, because I knew deep down that I messed my brain up, my body, like I messed that up pretty bad. And I was the kind of person that would be able to sit there. Somebody would be like, "What are you thinking about?" I'm like, "I'm not thinking about anything. There's no thoughts in this brain. It's empty," you know? And that is completely different for me now. After I had this weird awakening, you know, it's not weird because now I'm learning all about it. And that's why I wanted to share it with you guys, because I cannot be the only one. There has to be a lot of other people. I've found a few YouTubers that I do resonate with a lot. One being Jadina, and another one, Gina, actually, is her name on YouTube. The alchemy chemist, and I don't know, all of them. But that got me going down this like spiritual path and all of that. And then I realized that, wow, all of these like vitamins and minerals that I'm taking play such a crucial role in connecting our body to source. And what I mean by that is that when we're eating processed foods, seed oils, hydrogenated oils, you know, maltodextrin, all of it, if it's in a box, it's processed. I don't care what you say. And be triggered about that, because I am so passionate about this health stuff, because going through all of my trials and tribulations, my failures, my successes, and all of that, I just want to share it with you. And not all of this will work for everybody, and I'm not saying it's going to. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional, I'm just sharing my story, you know? And what I'm trying to I want to share this with the world, because cutting out processed foods, cutting out all the bad seed oils, and just eating raw organic foods, you know? And I'll be honest with you, I don't have the time to do that. So I supplement. I take some very high-end like protein drinks. Momentum shake is one of them. And I also drink kachava. I mix the two together and I make my own shake. It's very like nutritionally full and complete for me. It has probiotics, prebiotics, and all of this stuff. But I'm sitting here like, man, these guys don't know how to make a shake. I've never made a shake, but I know all about how to cook. I love cooking. I know all about nutrition and health and the things that worked for me, right? And I was like, ding, ding, ding. I've got to create a protein shake that has everything that I have, because instead of me buying all of these separate vitamins, why don't I just have a shake? And then I can get like all of my good fats, all of my good vitamins, micronutrients, you know, all my minerals, my just everything, you know, replenish my body. And now that I have this formula that I've concocted, which is no like crazy concoction, I just know what it is, and I want to share that with you. So in the upcoming videos, I will be recording me in the process creating my own protein drink, and this protein drink is going to be called Revive Shake. I believe my company name, I have it. I think it's going to be Good Ways Nutrition LLC. I think that's what it is. But I have 3 different flavors right now. I have ceremonial cacao, I have pure radiance, which is like a vanilla, and then I have a chocolate banana. I don't remember the name of that one right now for some reason. But anyways, I have 3 flavors right now. I have basically the whole foundation. I have my website being built right now. I'm building it. I'm getting all of my product logos, my welcome box subscription. I have everything in the works, and I'm so excited because I didn't know I was going to be doing this until about a few weeks ago. And doing this, I am just doing what I'm being called to do. This is what I love doing. I love talking about nutrition. I love helping people. And I don't like being that guy that's like, hey man, you should do this, you should do that. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just want to inform people, because there's so much bad information out there that I just want to help people. Hey man, wake up, look at this. Anyways, I could go on and on and on about that. So if you resonated with any of this on this video, please hit the subscribe button. I will be uploading more content just like this. Please give me some suggestions, drop a comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.